sellers, welcome back to the Blinkit Seller Hub training series. We are currently in the inventory and shipment operations module. In this video, we'll walk through the recall request process. Before we begin, let's quickly understand what a recall is. A recall request is raised when the inventory stored at Blinkit needs to be returned back to the seller. To create a recall request, navigate to the Inventory tab. Next, click on Create Consignment and select Create Recall. The recall creation process consists of a few simple steps. The first step is selecting the recall type. There are two types of recalls available. One is warehouse recall. Select this option when inventory needs to be recalled only from the Blinkit warehouses. And since the inventory is being collected only from warehouses, the turnaround time is generally shorter. The estimated timeline will be displayed on the screen for reference. Second is warehouse plus dark store recall. Select this option when inventory needs to be recalled from both dark stores and warehouses. And since the inventory has to be collected from multiple locations, the process may take longer. After selecting the recall type, choose the appropriate recall reason. Next, select the warehouses from which the recall needs to be created. After that, select the product or products for which the recall request is to be created. And now, select the delivery address where the recalled inventory should be returned. Please ensure that the selected delivery address has a valid GST, as recalls can only be processed to GST registered addresses. Before submitting the request, carefully review all the details displayed on the verification screen, including the recall type, selected products, and delivery address. And once all the details have been verified, click on Submit Recall Request. Upon successful submission, a recall ID will be generated and the request will begin processing. And once a recall request has been created, its status can be tracked through the recall request page. The recall request page can be used to track shipment movement, dispatch process, and the overall recall status. You can also view the LR number generated for the recall shipment from this tab. The LR number can be used to track the courier movement of the recalled inventory until it is delivered to the selected address. Let's understand a few important points that needs to be kept in mind. Recalls are processed at the product level and are not based on inventory age. This means a recall cannot be raised for the inventory of a specific age or batch. The recall will apply to the entire eligible inventory of the selected product based on the chosen recall type and the warehouse. Once a recall request is created for a product at a warehouse, the same product cannot be resupplied to that warehouse until the recall process has been completed. After the recall is completed, a request for resupply must be raised through Help and Support tab. The request will be reviewed by the Blinkit team, and upon approval, the product will become eligible for shipment to that warehouse again. Here, exceptions may be considered for specific cases such as seasonal products, near expiry products, or festival related products. If there is a delay in processing a recall request or an issue with the status, a support ticket can be raised through the Help and Support tab. A support ticket can also be raised in case of any discrepancy, damage, or missing inventory observed after receiving the recall stock. Please ensure that an unboxing video and all relevant details are available while raising such requests, as these may be required for verification and investigation processes. Now, let's understand when a recall request can be cancelled. Before proceeding, it's important to know that not all recall requests are eligible for cancellation. Only complete recall requests where the inventory is being recalled from both warehouses and dark stores can be cancelled. Warehouse-only recalls cannot be cancelled once they have been created. Similarly, auto recalls initiated by Blinkit are not eligible for cancellation. For eligible recall requests, cancellation is possible only while the request is in transferring to warehouse status. Once the recall progresses beyond this stage and inventory movement has started, cancellation will no longer be possible. To cancel a recall request, navigate to the Inventory tab and click on Recall Request. Locate the recall request that needs to be cancelled and open the recall details page. If the recall is eligible for cancellation and is currently in the transferring to warehouse status, the cancel request option will be available. Click Cancel Recall and confirm the request. Once confirmed, the recall request will be cancelled and no further processing will take place. Before concluding, here is a quick recap. Create a recall request by selecting the appropriate recall type, warehouse, products, and return address, then track its progress using the recall ID and LR number available on the recall request page. Keep in mind that recall products cannot be resupplied to the same warehouse until the recall process is completed and once the required approval for resupply has been obtained. For any further delays, status related concerns, or inventory discrepancies, support tickets can be raised through the Help and Support tab. That's it for this video. Thank you for watching and happy selling.